If you grew up with a makeshift boomerang in your hand and a smudge of light blue paint on your forehead, you were most likely an Avatar kid, reverberating with excitement, like Sokka when he spots a giant plate of sea prunes. Watching The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, is like opening that time capsule, filled with all the right ingredients for a classic anime adventure. Except someone swapped out the labels. It's nostalgic, sure, but it's not the same nostalgic, you know? And that's okay. It's like finding your favorite childhood snack in a new wrapper. Still delicious, but the packaging throws you off just enough to make you pause. Now, let's get the big stuff out of the way first. It's spectacular. It's a love letter to the fans that manages to capture the scale of the world in a way we've been waiting decades to see. The bending is fluid, the world building is breathtaking, and the humor? It's peak Team Avatar. This new film brings back the warmth, adventure, and heart of Avatar, but it also makes one thing very clear. Nostalgia can open the door, but the original voices are what usually make the room feel like home. Obviously, the Avatar gang has gotten much older. Obviously. But I just wanted a hint or even an inflection of their original voices. The 2026 film's main voice cast is led by Eric Nam as Aang, Jessica Matten as Katara, Roman Zaragoza as Sokka, Dion Kwan as Toph, and Steven Yeun as Zuko, and D. Bradley Baker, the only voice actor from the original Nickelodeon series, mind you, who somehow still manages to make a 10-ton flying bison and a winged lemur the most emotive characters in the franchise. But here's the thing. Voices matter in a way people sometimes underestimate. The original cast didn't just play these characters, they defined them. So when Aang, Katara, Sokka, and Zuko sound different, even though they're older, the experience shifts immediately, even if the story, animation, and emotional beats are strong. There's a specific raspy, hopeful quality to Zach Tyler Eisen's Aang, a motherly, sharp edge to Mae Whitman's Katara, and perhaps most of all, an honorable, soulful growl to Dante Bosco's Zuko that defined my childhood. To hear Steven Yeun as Zuko or Eric Nam as Aang, well, it's like hearing a cover of your favorite song. It's a great cover, maybe even more technically accurate for their ages, but it's not the original track. For me, that shift threw off the vibe just enough to keep me from fully immersing myself. I kept waiting for a specific inflection or a familiar crack in a voice that never came. That said, this movie is still a great throwback. It doesn't just rely on the brand name, it leans into what us fans actually loved, the humor, the teamwork, the world building, and the emotional balance between danger and wonder. Sokka's eccentrics. He's still the plan guy, and he still possesses that chaotic, brilliant energy that borders on insanity. Watching him lead a mission while getting distracted by a new shiny gadget or a snack was pure joy. Katara's skepticism. She remains the heart and the moral compass, and her "I'm not sure this is a good idea" face is as iconic as ever. Toph's blind wit. If you were worried Toph had softened with age, don't be. She's still the reigning queen of roasts, and her blind jokes are somehow even punchier in this movie. It has enough charm to make you smile, enough action to keep you leaning forward, and enough references to the old days to make longtime fans feel seen. It's the kind of film that makes you say, yes, this is our universe, even while part of you is still side-eyeing the recast voices, like Sokka spotting a suspicious merchant. The film feels like a giant hug. It reminds us why we cared about a monk, a warrior, a water and firebender in the first place. It deals with their trauma, their growth, and the weight of their roles as world leaders with a maturity that the original show only hinted at. In the end, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender is nostalgic, entertaining, and genuinely fun, but it is not the exact same feeling as the original. That missing spark isn't really about quality, it's about memory. The movie proves that the Avatar world still has plenty of life left in it, but it also reminds us that some voices are part of the magic itself. And when you grow up with a story this beloved, the tiniest change can feel as loud as a boulder rolling downhill. Is it the perfect continuation? If your definition of perfect requires every original voice actor to return, then no, it's a different beast. It's a reimagining of their voices for a new era, one that prioritizes ethnic representation and aged-up performances, not a perfect replica. It brings back the spirit of the original series with enough humor, heart, and action to make it worth the ride. It's a great throwback that pushes the story forward. The original voices would have pushed it over the top for me, maybe even launched it into the spirit world, but as it stands, The Legend of Aang is a solid A-tier addition to the franchise. Just make sure you bring some tissues, and maybe some cactus juice. It'll quench ya. My rating? 9.5 out of 10. Stay for the Appa Grunts. They're the only thing that's truly home. Hey, want more Wright Flicks reviews? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it.